We gotta swim all the way back to the Ariel's Grotto. By the way, here's the only Trinity here in Atlantica. It's, as you can see, it's a white Trinity, so I can't unlock it yet because I can't use it yet because we haven't unlocked it yet. But in case you're looking forward to the future, or if you're playing along and you've already got it, the white Trinity's unlocked somehow, and you're curious as to where it is, well, there it is. There's where the white Trinity is. So we head out here, head to Ariel's Grotto. Now that we've defeated Ursula, I don't think I said this in many of the other worlds. Once you defeat the final boss of that world, the Heartless will not spawn until you leave the world and come back. So, as of right now, no matter where we go in Atlantica, there will be no Heartless. And once we leave Atlantica and then come back, the Heartless will come back and respawn. The same is true for Deep Jungle. Once you defeat Clayton, there won't be any Heartless anywhere, no matter where you go, until you leave Deep Jungle. Same thing in Agrabah. Once you defeat Jafar, no matter where you go in Agrabah, you won't encounter any Heartless. Now, the Cave of Wonders, I think you'll still encounter Heartless, but in Agrabah proper, I don't think you'll encounter any Heartless. But just letting you know that. You don't have to worry about fighting once you defeat the final boss in most areas. Alright, swim up here, go back up here to the trident, go try the little crystal thing again.
Tell me, Sora, your world, what's it like?
Oh, about that. Sorry for lying to you.
It's okay. Besides, if you can travel to other worlds, maybe I can too. So many places I want to see. I know I'll get there someday. I'll find a way, somehow. I'm sure of it.
Well, if you find it, do me a favor and leave me out of it.
This is from my collection. I want you to have it. And we got the Crab Claw, a new Keyblade for Sora, obviously, as opposed to a Keyblade for Donald, right? Crab Claw, it ups the attack by 1. Oh no, it has the same attack power, but ups my MP by 1. Okay, so, interesting. Alright, I'll go ahead and equip it, I guess. I got an extra slot here, I'll put something on it. And that does it for Atlantica. I'm going to head back to Triton's. I don't think there's anything else we do once we leave here. I don't think there's like any more cutscenes or anything. So I'm going to head back to Triton's palace, go to the save point right by his throne, and I'll meet you guys in orbit. Too much Destiny. If there's such a thing. I'll meet you guys back on the world map, and we'll head to the next world. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I saved up, and I just took some real bit of time off screen to jump to warp drive to Agrabah. So I didn't feel like showing you guys that. I think you needed to. Because now we're going to head around this way. Even though we've unlocked... I could have gone this way to this world, now that we've unlocked, or that we finished Atlantica. But it is 7 stars, and it's not an end game world, but it is heavy story based. So I was going to say that again for last. Besides, again, it's 7 stars, or this is 6 stars. So we're going to go ahead and go here. Now again, we're going to be traveling past a warp point right here. So make sure this time it's going to be on the left. So make sure when you're going from Agrabah to this next world that you stay to the right hand side of the screen. So, all right. Normal drive, here we go. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, they're firing at me. Ah, what do I do? Woo! Like that, that's what I do. There's more carbuncles coming in. Oh, that's a new one. Didn't take long to get the adamant. Okay. There's the blue blue warp. We don't want to touch it, so I'm going to stay to the right. Alright. Those guys are called adamant, huh? Anything like the adamantoids that they're kind of supposed to be representing there? The adamantoids from the Final Fantasy series. Not really much I can really comment about when I'm flying through here. I mean, everything that can be said has already been said. You know, shoot the enemies, avoid enemy fire, don't run into things. And again, it's not a very difficult game at all. I mean, unless you run into every single thing on screen, you can't really lose here. Even with the most basic ship, the Kingdom ship, the Kingdom blueprint. Oh, here's some bombs. Yep, that's a bomb, all right. Kind of like how they make some of the. They do their best to make these enemy ships look like. I didn't see what that blueprint was. Look like the enemies. They're based on like these bombs here. They're supposed to look like the bombs from the Final Fantasy series, and they actually did a really good job of it. Oh, we got a boss here, sort of a boss here. Not gonna kill it. Nope, got more health than I can take away from it. Oh well. A lot of bombs. Even the blue ones. Hearts, let's go and head and disembark here at Halloween Town. One neat thing about Halloween Town, kind of like Atlantica, you actually get a customized appearance. Or Sora, not customized, but Sora gets a different appearance in this world, unlike he does in any other world except Atlantica, of course. This is the only world where Sora looks different. Sora, Donald, and Goofy actually have a different outfit than they do in other worlds. Or let's say their outfit fits the world, I should say. It sure is a spooky place. I'll bet the people here are scary looking too. Don't worry, we look spooky too. If they scare us, we'll scare them right back. You think so? Alright. Here's our save point to get out of here if we decide to, but I don't really need to right now. Alright, let's enter Guillotine Square. Well, that can't be good. Heartless. What a shock. Heartless are in this world. But they're not attacking us. That's weird. I like how Donald has no midsection. You see his body's cut in half. Goofy just has one weird eye and a pumpkin on the end of his nose. Sora just has a mask on the corner of one of his eyes. I think if you attack this, I guess you can't attack it right now. Okay, maybe it was something else. Okay, we need to go to where that smoky explosion came from, which was, I believe, right over here. It's kind of hard to see through the fog, so I apologize if it's not coming over well on the recording. It's hard to see. Here we go. Is recording good?
And now, allow me to introduce the Master of Terror, the King of Nightmares, Jack Skellington! Bravo, Jack! Bravo! Those ghosts will be a big hit at this year's Halloween.
Thank you. Thank you. But their movement still needs work. It's not scary enough. I want to strike bone-chilling terror. I'm going to consult the doctor.
Then I'll go attend to the decorations.
Right then. Before I actually move on, I need to do something really quick off screen. It'll take just a second and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back and handled everything just fine. Let's talk to May real quick. That's quite a costume. Welcome to Halloween Town. To our town, Halloween means everything. Jack and the rest of us are always looking for new ways to scare people. Okay. Alright, we need to go find Jack. We need to actually head toward the lab, which is where Jack went. Which I believe is right here. Nope, this is not it. Oh, it's here. This door here. Lab entryway. This is where the explosion came from, by the way. Research lab.
I don't understand. Maybe the guidance system was damaged in the explosion.
Nonsense. My devices are always perfect.
Oh, I've got it! Why, of course. The Heartless need a heart. Doctor, do you think we can add a heart to that device?
Certainly. A heart's not all that complicated. Let's get to work.
To make a heart, first take a container with a lock.
We need the key to this thing first.
Lucky for us, we have a key. Of course. You're really going to unlock it for them? Why not? If they succeed, we won't have to fight the Heartless, right? Besides, I want to see the Heartless dance too. Don't you? Not really. Spoil sport.
My, that was amazing. And you are...
Sora,
Well done, Sora. I'd like you to be a part of this year's Halloween.
what's this Heartless doing here?
Oh, the Heartless came to town just recently. What's frustrating is I can't get them to dance with me. So, the doctor and I are trying to improve the guidance system. He's quite a genius. Okay, Doctor, let's continue. The ingredients for a heart. Pulse. Emotion.
Terror?
Fear. Hope and despair. Mix them all together, and we have a heart.
If that's how that works.
Maybe we're missing some ingredients. Let's try adding memory. Sally? Sally! Good for nothing girl. Don't know why I bothered creating her. Sally's got the memory we need. See if you can track her down.
No problem. Sora, would you like to come along?
Sure.
And we have a new guest. Well, like our guest character in this world is Jack Skellington, which I again don't need, so I'm not going to have him join us. I'll strip him of his gear, though. He has no weapon. Protect chain. Firing. Alright. I also want to take his items away. Stock. No. Jack. Stock. Stock. And stock. Okay. Alright then. Sally should have the memory we need, but she's not here. Where could that girl be? I really need to work on my attempts at voice acting.
Jack! Jack! We have a major crisis!
I can't do
The
female
Heartless
voices. My
are
voice isn't high enough.
completely out of control! We can't stop them!
Maybe our experiment triggered something. Everything will be fine, Mayor. You have nothing to worry about.
The Heartless are completely out of control. The festival will be ruined. So back to Guillotine Square. And now these Heartless are alive and ready to be attacked. These are pretty much the same Heartless that we dealt with in, well, we've dealt with actually in a couple of worlds now. We dealt with them once in, Monstro, I was wrong, blanking on the name of the world. We dealt with them once originally, the first time in Monstro, and then again in Atlantica. Alright, I like how even the shadows are kind of like got a little dust on their backs, so they kind of fit with the world. Alright, this is Guillotine Gate. We need to head toward this way over here, and head toward the graveyard. I'm fairly certain it's the graveyard we need to head to.
Come on!
Graveyard. Let's check this place too once the Heartless are out of our way. I think all it means here we just need to defeat all the Heartless here. I think once we defeat all the Heartless, that's when we get to move on with the plot. So, alright, these guys here, these are the skinny guys with the looks like they're wrapped up in tape. These guys are called White Knights. I think it's spelled like WHITE. I think it's spelled weirdly, I think. But those guys have a very wide range of attack. Whenever they attack, they'll kind of like swing their arms and around themselves, and can do a lot of damage in a single hit by just swinging or just rapidly spinning in circles. They can do a lot of damage to you and your group, so just kind of keep them at a good far distance.
We're going to have the best Halloween ever. All we need now is your memory.
Memory? You mean this?
Obtain Forget-Me-Not.
Jack, I have a bad feeling about this. Why don't you try something else? There's still time.
Nothing could beat what I've got planned. Once we give the Heartless a heart, they'll dance just as I envisioned it. Trust me, you're going to love it.
I have a bad feeling about this. If only Jack would reconsider. I'm happy if he's happy, but I'm just so worried about him. I'm worried about him because, well, I just am. Yeah, okay. A bad feeling about this. Are we back in the Star Wars? Back in George Lucas' Star Wars? Oh. What do you think you are? Who do you think you are, Zero? Do you think you're Boo? I look at you and you disappear? Alright, well, we head out. We get a little more cutscene.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I sure did. A heart. What should we do?
Gosh, you really are stupid. Isn't it obvious? Tell Oogie Boogie.